All right, let's dive into a topic that is absolutely critical if you're studying for the AZ-900 Azure Fundamentals exam, the Shared Responsibility Model. Let's get right to it.
Seriously, if you're gunning for that AZ-900 certification, you have got to know this. Understanding the shared responsibility model isn't just a good idea, it's pretty much a guarantee you'll see questions on it. So, what is it really? Think of it like this. It's basically a rule book that clearly lays out who's responsible for what when it comes to security in the cloud. You know, is Microsoft on the hook for protecting your app, or are you? This model gives you the answer, and that answer changes depending on which cloud service you're using.
Okay, I know this can sound a bit dry and abstract, right? So to make it super easy to remember, we're going to use an analogy you won't forget. Pizza as a service. Yeah, you heard me right. Pizza. And trust me, this is going to make everything click, especially when you're in that exam.
Let's kick things off with Infrastructure as a Service, or IaaS. In our pizza world, this is like making a pizza completely from scratch.
Right in your own kitchen.
So in the IaaS model, you go to the store, that's our cloud provider, Microsoft, and they give you the basic ingredients. We're talking flour, tomatoes, cheese. In the cloud world, that's the physical stuff, the data center, the network, the servers. But from there, it's all on you. You have to make the dough, cook the sauce, add the toppings, and bake it. That means you're managing the operating system, all your applications, and your data. The big takeaway? You have the most control, but you also have the most responsibility.
All right, but what if making it all from scratch is a bit too much work? Well, that brings us to Platform as a Service, or PaaS. This is like buying a take-and-bake pizza.
You know the deal here. You go to the store and buy a pizza that's already assembled. The crust and sauce are done, the platform is ready to go. All you have to do is maybe add your favorite toppings and pop it in your oven. See what's happening here? The responsibility has shifted. Microsoft is now handling not just the physical infrastructure, but also the operating system and all that middleware. This frees you up to just focus on the stuff that really matters to you, your own applications and your data. So your responsibility just got a whole lot smaller.
And that brings us to the final and easiest option, Software as a Service, or SaaS. In our pizza world, this is simple. You pick up the phone, you order a pizza, and it shows up at your door, hot and ready to eat.
Yeah, the pizza place did all the work, right? They bought the ingredients, made the pizza, baked it, and even delivered it. That's the SaaS model. Microsoft is managing the entire stack, the infrastructure, the platform, and the software itself. A perfect example is Microsoft 365. You don't worry about the servers running Exchange, you just use the application. Your only job is to manage your own data, your emails, your files, and of course, who gets to access it. This is where you have the least amount of responsibility.
Okay, the pizza analogy is a great way to get your head around this, but let's put it all together in a way that looks a lot more like what you'll need for the AZ-900 exam. Think of this next part as your ultimate cheat sheet.
So check out this matrix. On the far left, you've got your traditional on-premises setup, where you are responsible for literally everything. Now just watch what happens as we move to the right, into the cloud. With IaaS, you see the blue, Microsoft's responsibility, creeping up from the bottom to cover the physical layers. Move over to PaaS, and they've now taken over the operating system too. And finally, with SaaS, they manage almost the whole thing. The most important pattern to see here is how your responsibility shrinks as you go from left to right. Understanding that progression is absolutely key for the exam.
But hang on, look closely. There's one thing that never changes color no matter which model you choose. See those top layers? Your data, your identities, your access management, that's always on you. It's always your responsibility. And this quote from Microsoft's own documentation says it all. No matter what, you own your data and identities. It is always, always your job to protect them. All right, we've covered a lot. So let's boil it all down to the absolute must-know takeaways for your exam.
So here are the key points you absolutely need to remember.
Okay, takeaway number 1. And this is a big one. You always, and I mean always, are responsible for your data, the endpoints used to access it, the user accounts, and managing their access. Memorize those 4 things. It's a concept that is almost guaranteed to be on the exam.
Next up, takeaway number 2. Remember that sliding scale. Just picture that chart we looked at. As you go from IaaS to PaaS to SaaS, your responsibility goes down. IaaS means the most work for you, SaaS means the least. The exam loves to test if you understand this simple progression. And our final key takeaway, number 3. Just like you always have certain responsibilities, so does the cloud provider. Microsoft is always responsible for the physical security. We're talking about the data centers themselves, the buildings, the fences, the guards, plus the physical servers, the racks, and the network cables inside. That stuff is never your problem. It's always on them.
So now you know the rules of the game, you know who's responsible for what. The real question to ask yourself is, how does this change the way you think about designing a secure cloud solution? When you know exactly where your job starts and Microsoft's ends, you can build smarter, safer systems. And really getting that is going to put you in a great spot for passing that AZ-900 exam. Thanks for tuning in, and good luck with your studies.